IDRs are a special type of monster. Some might even call them works of art, for their origin lies not in nature. They don't live to survive, to breed, to ensure the survival of their species. They only live to kill. IDR isn't the full name of these creatures, for their full names are way longer. The first one that appears in the books in Season of Storms is called IDR ULEX IX 0012 Beta. This name seems very strange, especially for a creature in The Witcher. So why are they called that? Well, because they were created by a mage named Idron of Ulivo. The 5 first letters in the creature's name, as you might have guessed, stand for the creator's name: IDR, Idron, UL of Ulivo. So, who is this Idron of Ulivo? And why did he create these murder machines? His name will most likely not be familiar to you, yet the name of his master and teacher might be familiar. For he was one of the students of Alzur, the mage who was credited for the creation of witchers. As his master, Alzur had experience with changing beings, their genetics, and turned them into something else, like how he turned men into witchers. So could Idron change creatures to create his perfect killing machine. This perfect killing machine had a very insect-like look, with its body covered in a segmented carapace. The IDR seems to be possibly cold-blooded, and was able to detect his prey through the vibrations it received in its hair-like feelers and bristles. Even soft vibrations from far away could provide the beast with the intel it needed on its prey, like the distance, speed at which they moved, and weight. This is also where the part where it only lives to kill comes in, for it doesn't go after the prey that will make the best meal. It will go after the prey in the order that will ensure the most possible death. The IDR could crawl through the shrubberies along the thicket of the woods without barely making a sound. Even being able to run without sound, it could clear large distances without its prey being aware of its approach. Once near its prey, it would reassess the situation and decide on a plan of attack. It knows who to kill first, where its victims would flee to, and how he could intercept them. The beast looked forward to killing people, their fear, its joy when the prey struggled beneath its weight, and the ecstasy of hearing the screams of pain from its prey. The IDR almost always started its attack with a leap to surprise its first victim. Once it got to its prey, the massacre would begin. The creature was able to launch a full-grown man 6 feet into the air and cut him in half with one single strike. In the rare case that the creature got hurt and didn't think that it would be able to kill anyone else, it would start fleeing. Not because it was afraid of its own life. No, it fled because in order to kill, it needed to heal. And that was the only reason for the creature to flee. If one of these beasts was hunted down, it should never be allowed to flee, for it most likely has the ability to regenerate from the most severe wounds, even losing limbs. One of the few ways to make sure it was definitely dead was by cutting off the head, which, to be honest, probably works for almost anything that lives. It's not known how many of the creatures were out in the world. In the books, the existence of at least 12 is confirmed, but there may be even more. Each of the IDRs had its number engraved on a plate on scales. These creatures were highly dangerous, and had dozens of confirmed kills of unsuspecting travelers. Around the year 1373, there was a white-haired witcher that made it its duty to hunt down each and every one of these beasts and collect their plates. While hunting one of them down, he used the unsuspecting Nimue as bait. The same Nimue that would later help Ciri in her time of need. Some assume this Witcher to have been Geralt, yet it is never confirmed. In the Witcher Netflix show, in episode 4, there is a creature that kind of seems to resemble the IDR in how it looks and acts. Yet this beast in the show is referred to by the one who created it as a Krallach. The Witcher Wiki lists the Krallach as a mutation or a variation of the IDR. I could not find any sources stating this outright, yet it does seem like they could be connected in some ways. That was it for the IDR. Till the next video. Bye.